My name's Kevin. I became interested in energy efficiency homes about 15 years ago when my son moved into a home in New Paltz, about 8 miles north of here, into a zero energy home with solar panels and geothermal heating and cooling. And he's yet really to pay an energy bill in all the times that he has lived there. And I wanted to learn more about it. Then I was able to learn more about it when I met Anthony at New York State Solar Farm, as we were working out ways to add solar to our church in New Paltz. And I was kind of the go-between between the church and Anthony and the New York State Solar Farm. And we were able to put a system up there that has greatly reduced the overhead costs for the church. And I vowed someday that when I was able to, I wanted to put solar on my house. So within the last year, working with Anthony and Rick and all the guys at the New York State Solar Farm, through looking at all the different ways of either financing it or paying for it up front, we were able to make it work. And it took, from the time we signed the contract to the time we were turning it on, it took us roughly about 4, 5, 6 months until we started producing our own energy. But once they came out here, it was a cold, cold day in February, and the crew, as soon as they got here, there was about 7 or 8 of them. They just took off. They were working great. Everybody knew what the other person was going to do. And within that day, that cold day in February, even when it started raining, the crew worked until they were finished. And when they were finished, it was just like it was when they got here. Each one knew what the other one was going to do, and they cleaned up and they left. And a one-day installation was just unbelievable. So now we are cranking out solar, and we hope to add 3 more mini splits to our house so that we can stop using oil for our heating. And since we've been turned on at the beginning of March, this is now the first week in April, we have made as much electricity than we have used in January, February, and March. So we have broken even already, even on a cloudy day like today. We are cranking out the kilowatts. And we couldn't be more pleased. They were so friendly and easy to work with New York State Solar Farm, and we still stay in touch with them, and we feel like we've made friends for life.